Guys, if you're watching this video right now, it is a miracle. If we get a dog or not, so what Tori doesn't know is I actually just put a deposit down as we were sort of talking about it there. And
How late is it too late to cancel plans with someone before you meet up with them? What's the most realistic animal sound you can make? Your worst superstition across your career?
No.
Jacko.
Here's a wingers, it works for Werribee.
go back, you've got it, mate. Kick the goal.
This is Ziggy.
4 years and a little son.
No. Bang.
Joking.
Oh
Bang.
It'd be better if you just shut up and let the funny guys do the talking.
Mate, I just worked my way to second from last. And I only spent 2 rounds down there. That's your fault. Attention to detail, bro.
No, because it's corrupted.
Nah.
That's what's going on.
You got 3 seconds of play or I'm headbutting you.
Little party mix today. Guys, if you're watching this video right now, it is a miracle. Because we don't have a videographer for tomorrow's game.
Worst comes to worst, I can't.
It's just gonna cost me 2 kidneys, 3 lungs, 4 arms, and then Tori will be able to get there. So we're trying all resources at the moment, but for now we've got no one. Tuna crackers, avocado, tomato, nutritional yeast for lunch. Tori and I are not arguing, discussing if we get a dog or not, which we went and saw a couple yesterday. Insert clip. Tori wants Teddy. We'll change his name to Ziggy. I'm just unsure because we're moving house financially and it's a big commitment.
Did you love him?
Love is a strong word straight away. No blue stuffy.
Think about like how many people have dogs who shouldn't have dogs. And they can have a dog.
That has not even entered my mind in this decision.
Well, they can have one, we can have one. She just said, I can extend your hold to Sunday if your partner needs more time, but after that I would have to give him to the next person.
So now we've got until Sunday. Time is actually something we don't need because what Tori doesn't know is I actually just put a deposit down as we were sort of talking about it there, and I have set up for the person that is selling the puppies to say to Tori, look, I'll give you more time. It's all a bit of a setup / play. I just had to ask a few questions to the owners to say, hey, what's going to go with this, what's to go with this, just to make sure we cover all bases because it is a big decision. So I'm actually going to go pick the puppy up on Sunday morning, bring it home whilst I'm filming a client. She was nearly crying this morning when I said I wasn't sure about the puppy just because of moving houses and things like that. We already touched on before, but it's a big decision, but she's going to be so excited.
How late is it too late to cancel plans with someone before you meet up with them?
Never too late. 30 seconds before you meet them. Just say you're busy. Got something else to do.
Half an hour.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
What if it's a dinner?
Maybe an hour. You got to give it an hour.
An hour?
2 hours.
How long are you?
Really? If it's a dinner, I'm giving it at least 12 hours.
Depends on the circumstance. I feel like an hour or 2 is pretty late.
Depending on what it is, it would have to be like at least an hour.
About like a dinner.
I'd want a couple of days notice.
Couple days?
Oh, a day.
Jeez, okay.
What's the most realistic animal sound you can make?
Probably a cow.
It's a crocodile.
Sloth.
I can do a pigeon.
Yeah. Yeah, come on. You live on a farm, mate.
Yeah, cow.
Your worst superstition across your career?
Couldn't have.
I used to have to eat this exact same thing every day for a game. So I'd like Friday night I'd eat the same meal, breakfast same meal, lunch same meal, get to the game same meal.
What were those meals?
It was real obscure stuff. Like it was like I would have it would be like beef and rice like on the day of the game. Like
Beef and rice?
breakfast. Like it was real.
yuck.
It was weird stuff, but I did it for years.
We're always red jocks.
Always red jocks.
That was, but
Is that not anymore?
Used to be Spag Bowl, but don't really get the choice now when we're staying away.
Yeah, that's true.
I have to wear the same pair of jocks.
Same as Secco.
Yeah.
Colour?
Blue.
Blue.
Style. Triangles. Yep. Highly
Reason?
recommend. Yep. Comfort. Comfort is king. Right sock, right boot on before.
Oh, that's silly.
I don't know who it is, and I can't see. Oh, it doesn't say. Don't know who we're with, but let's get some dinner.
Oh, you smell that. You actually smell that bad. No, don't wolf it my way.
No.
Jacko. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do I look good? Wait, let me put a beanie on. So I look cool. In what regard? Any regard. Like a dinner or like brekkie, or like, I'd say the time you're meant to be there. If you let them know by that time, that's all right. If it's in the morning and you have a really bad sleep, I reckon that it's okay to cancel. At night, if you're going for dinner or something, you'd want at least 3 hours for sure. There's never been anything boring, actually. Yeah, that's pretty boring. Should I just make something up? Maybe like a dog or like a horse or like a cat. Zachy Foot's good at a cat. Meow. 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 Good morning, Jacko. What time is it? 7:40.
How many properties do you own?
How much are each of them worth?
Mate, expensive camera. We've got a good looking man.
All the blackheads.
These cameras, mate, you put them on and you just look gorgeous.
Matthew McGuinness. What do you got for me today?
I reckon I'll kick one today.
You'll kick one today? Yeah. Where does the goal come from?
Yeah, 50-metre penalty or handball receive out of congestion because no one will get anything off the mark.
I'll get it. Wingers will be there, mate. Yeah, wingers will be there too. Macca lines up. Yep. That'll do. Hasn't missed all year. Watch out, Kegan. That'll do. That'll do, son. That'll do. Ah, Jeppo! Jeppo, where are ya? Jeppo! Oh, there he is. What day is it, Jeppo? Best day of the week, Bozzo! They were bad. Us Chuck Malloy last night. You're some wingers. It works for Werribee. Welcome back, Mika. Good to have you back on the wing. Easy game for a left footer. Welcome back to our second last game of the year against Werribee, the top side. It was an epic game and you guys are going to love it. Now, we played Werribee back in round 2 or 3. I can't remember. They played at our home deck and they beat us by, I think it was 3 points. And I feel like we do match up quite well against Werribee. It's just a matter of who's a little bit better on the day. So this was one of those first plays of the day. Maddie, I do apologize. I sort of set you up for a little handball. It was heat of the moment. The intensity was on early. I saw you out of the corner of my eye. Just tried to flick it there. It was just probably a little bit too loopy and he got one in the ribs, poor Matty. It was a very contested, stoppage-based game. There wasn't too much free-flowing, particularly in the first quarter. There was a little bit more in the second half where I got on the end of a few and we started to get the ball moving, but this first half was just stoppage after stoppage after stoppage, and we also couldn't kick straight. We kicked 9 points in the first quarter. So it was good that we're getting shots on goal and things like that, but unfortunately we couldn't quite convert. I thought my first half was reasonable. I know Werribee like to use their wingers a lot, so my defensive side of my game had to be on, and I needed to try and limit the impact of the other wingers because I knew they were quality players as well. And I felt like I was involved pretty consistently throughout the quarters. The second quarter definitely felt better. I was able to get back and support my defenders and then help transition the ball out of D50 into our forward 50. I did, however, cop a couple knocks on my right leg. There was one on my ankle that is still quite stiff today, and it's Tuesday today. And then you'll see a contest where the ball sort of bounces up in the middle of me and a Werribee player. I go and grab it, handball it off to Dorse, our skipper, and I just copped a knee right on my shin and it sort of blew up a little bit. So carrying a couple knocks in the second half was quite sore. You might see me just trying to stay on the move a little bit just to try and keep movement through that leg. So it was a pretty close game at halftime, and we knew we had to be on during the third quarter because our third quarters have been lacking a little bit this year. We started off very strongly. Number 5, you are a star. He kicked the first couple of goals of the quarter. Unfortunately, my cameraman missed the second one as well, but just got us off to the perfect start. And Werribee being Werribee, they come back and they kicked a few goals towards the end of the third quarter and had quite a bit of momentum going into the fourth. I think we got out to like a 3-goal lead at one stage in that third quarter, and as good teams do, they tied it back up and it was dead even going into the last quarter. Again, the theme of a lot of contested footy, a lot of repeat stoppages, tackles, all those sorts of things were the theme of the fourth quarter. It was a scrappy game. It definitely wasn't the cleanest one out there, but they managed to kick the first goal of the fourth quarter. So I think that was nearly 4 in a row for them. We then kicked the next 2. One of them come from number 5 again. He had, I think it was 26 disposals, 5 shots on goal as a mid insane. And I was lucky enough to read this one really well off the boot. It was a missed kick from Dorse, just come off the side of his boot, trying to get it forward out of stoppage. Lucky enough, I was in the right position, and as soon as I marked it, I was trying to look for another option because I wasn't sure about the distance. I had probably a number of boys actually just say, go back, you've got it, mate, kick the goal, which was, I guess, pleasing to hear, knowing that your teammates back in. There was a couple obviously trying to lead for the ball, demand it, and it was tough because Werribee had flooded a couple numbers back, but I ended up deciding to try and back myself in and just go through my routine, and hopefully it'd work out for me. As I approached my set shot, I think we're up by a goal or something at this stage, so I wanted to make sure that I took as much time off the clock as I can, go through my routine, take a couple steps out to the left, which I don't usually do, but just wanted that little bit of extra distance, and it come off, I wouldn't say perfectly, it definitely wasn't spinning exactly how I would like it, but it went through and cleared the line. I think that put us up by 2, maybe 3 goals, I'm not too sure. I then rotated off and they kicked the next 2 quick ones to get themselves in within a point. Lucky enough, we were able to stem their flow a little bit. We were able to control the game. We found Buzzer on a lead, and he's gone back and nailed this one as well. I thought I might have been a little bit of an option to try and get that handball received, but he backed himself in, and another lefty just banged us straight through the middle. So at this point, there wasn't that long to go, so we wanted to get a +1 and just try and control the footy. If we were able to get a couple kick marks, then perfect. We take time off the clock, which I was able to get involved in a couple of those as well. And then it was just a focus of just trying to get repeat stoppages if that was the case, and just not let them score. And that was all she wrote. We won by 7 points in the end against the top side, who were on an 11-game win streak. From our perspective, we hope to see them deep into finals, and hopefully playoff in a grand final would be awesome, but we got a lot of work to do before we get there first. And there's a lot happening in the rest of the video, as you can see, so tune in. Everything has gone to plan so far. Tori was sort of trying to get it out of me last night. Are we getting a dog? What are we doing? I was just sort of trying to play it as cool as possible. She kept asking questions. I tried to change the topic that many times, and then was just waiting for her to go to sleep because it was like 11 o'clock at night because I got in late from footy. So I've done the best I could. I've informed our housemate. She knows everything that's going on now. I've got a little code. I'm going to send Wordle into our group chat so she knows when I'm about 5 minutes away, because I want her to try and record Tori's reaction. So we'll see how everything goes in terms of the reaction side of things, but she's going to cry regardless. Let's go pick up Ziggy. Tori is going to die. This is Ziggy. Oh my God. He's so chill. Just sitting in my lap. Tori's gonna be obsessed with you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Hello.
Come on.
Go walk around.
Stop starving. I'm gonna throw up. What do you mean?
Ziggy wants to say hello.
I'm a mom.
I bought him.
I'm so excited. He's so cuddly too.
How did I do?
You did amazing.
I did amazing.
I saw him. Oh, he looks cute on camera.
Ziggy.
Ziggy, say hi to your fans.
You're gonna have so many fans, Ziggy.
Everyone's gonna love you so much.
We are at a little staycay Airbnb. It is our 4 years, so we're going to chill out here. Might insert some drone footage and just cruise for the evening, and then back to work tomorrow morning. Officially feel like adults. I felt 20 yesterday. Now I feel 24 with a dog. His first photo shoot. Is this a paid gig, Ziggy? Ziggy, hello. Place has got a little sauna. Traditional. Let's go. We've obviously got the infrared sauna at home, so it's going to be interesting to see the differences between the two. Let's kick back and relax. Whoa.
4 years and a little Sun. Yep.
Yeah, try.
Sit. Yes. That's good.
Say good boy.
Good boy, good sitting. Okay, here you go. Yep. Oh, he's a hungry boy.
Whilst the child eats, the parents will eat. I got some GYG, baby.
You finished your dinner already, man?
Just amazing.
That's amazing.
How's our child going?
Our child is so good.
So good.
I love him so much. I'm editing this vlog and listening to you edit your vlog. I've just been smiling the whole time. And then I look at him and I'm like, he's real.
Live update from the man himself. That is the end of the game day vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We've got a bye next week, so I'm going to be traveling to Adelaide, see where to get up to in terms of training. Then we've got our last game for the year against North Melbourne before we head into our finals campaign. So I'm hoping I can sort out with the club getting some behind the scenes footage of like inside the rooms and things like that. We'll see how we go, but I might not be able to post that until sort of once the season has finished, depending on how far we go. So come for the ride, enjoy, stay fearless. Welcome back to another game day vlog, and what a game this was. Is going to be a very exciting finish. You gonna let me work? Hey.